All right, so humor me for a second. Imagine that you suddenly lose your main source of income. So maybe it's your job, or maybe it's your spouse's job. Maybe there's some other way that money typically flows to you, and suddenly it's gone. Now be honest with yourself, okay? Do you find this to be terrifying, or is it exciting to you? How that scenario makes you feel says a lot about where you currently are in terms of abundance mindset. Hello friends, this is Andrea Schulman again, and welcome to this video on rich versus poor mindset with the law of attraction. We're gonna run through a list of these mindset parameters to give you a good idea of where you are, where you're doing well, and more importantly, where you can improve so that you can strengthen your wealth mindset and become a very strong attractor of wealth and prosperity. Now, if you are excited to watch today's video, please give it a thumbs up right now, and let's go ahead and jump into today's video. Now, as we're going through this list, feel free to let me know how you feel you're doing with each of these below in the comments. It really helps me deliver better content to you if I understand how things are working for you mentally with the law of attraction. So again, feel free to drop back your feedback on how you are personally doing with each of these below in the comments. Let's begin with the first parameter, okay? And so if we're talking about the difference between a rich and a poor mindset, one of the fundamentals, if not the biggest fundamental, is the belief in limitation versus infinite when it comes to money. The poverty mindset mentality around money is that money is a limited resource. In other words, there's only so much to go around. You gotta fight for what you can get. It's not fair for you to have more than your fair share of the pie. And when we believe in this idea, it causes us to act in a very limited way about money. We end up becoming very fearful that we don't have enough. We become more greedy, more stingy because we are afraid to give up our share of the pie. Conversely, we're afraid of taking more than our fair share, and so it prevents people from going for their dreams and trying to make or earn or attract more money. On the wealth mindset side, on the rich mindset side, is a belief in infinite, that money is an unlimited resource, meaning there's always more than enough, there's more than we need, therefore we don't need to worry about there being enough for us. We don't need to worry about us taking more than our fair share. Now, if you've been watching my channel, you know my perspective on this, which is that everything is infinite. And if everything is infinite, stands to reason that so is money. But on a more physical, tangible line, you can simply look out into our environment to get data that this is actually a true statement. There is more wealth in the world than there ever has been. There's more money in the world than ever has been. There's more millionaires in the world than ever has been. There's a higher standard of living now than ever has been. And so if it was limited, we'd still be working with a very small pile of money, small pile of abundance that existed way back when. But that's not what's been going on. Money is something that has continued to grow. And so that's something you want to focus on, is that money is an unlimited resource. There's always more of it. There's always more of it coming. All right, now our second item in this discussion of rich versus poor mindset has to do with who's in control. Now, the poverty or poor mindset has the belief structure that money is in control of me. Money runs my life. And when we have this mentality, we'll often find that the things that we choose to do, the things that we choose to go after in life, have a lot to do with what money has to say about it. So I'm not gonna quit my job to go after my dream because where's the money gonna come from? Or I'm not going to invest in something that's important to me because I don't know where the money is going to come to support that. When you feel that money controls you, you'll make a lot of choices in life based on what does the money say, how much money is in my account, where's the money going to come from, and you end up making life decisions based on what the money tells you rather than what your heart is telling you to do. Now, on the opposite side of that, we have the rich mindset perspective, which is that I'm in charge of money, or money is a tool for me to use. And notice that the control issue has been completely flipped from money is controlling me to I'm in charge of money. When somebody has a high wealth mindset, they use money as a tool. It is something to help them go after their dreams rather than some kind of authority figure that tells them that they can't. Somebody who has a truly abundant mindset is going to use their money to put them in an even better money position. And they're going to feel that they're in charge of the dollars. The dollars don't decide what they're doing with their life. They do what they want to do with their life, and the dollars come to support them in those choices. Hey, if you are enjoying today's video, please make sure to engage with it here on YouTube. It really does help me out if you subscribe, like, comment, share. And so I would genuinely appreciate it if you did any of those things. And I thank you very much for your support. The next item on our rich versus poor mindset list here with the law of attraction is the idea of saving versus investing. When someone has a poverty mindset, a strong poverty mindset, there's usually a focus on saving. So, let me squirrel away my nuts. Let me save this money for a rainy day. Let me see how much money I can save on this transaction. How cheap can I get this? How many deals can I get? You often see in this mindset, there's a lot of shopping on sales. You may see couponing. Lord knows I was the queen of this. Let me save as much as humanly possible. So I really identify with this one from my past life as a more poverty mindset individual. But on the flip side, we have the invest mindset of the wealthy. So the rich mindset isn't to save, but it's rather to use money to grow. You will often see people who are very wealthy. They don't just take their money and throw it in a drawer. They don't just go and try and, surf for coupons and deals in an attempt to make sure that they make ends meet. Rather, whatever money they have, they take that money and use it to grow more. So this is why you often see like the uber wealthy, they're investing in real estate, they're investing in businesses. They're using their money and focusing that money on growth. And at the end of the day, that's the real essence of the difference between the rich and the poor mindset when it comes to saving and investing. Saving is more of a fearful way of looking at money. I got to protect this. What happens if it's gone? Whereas investment places the focus on growth. I want to grow this money. I want more money to come from it. Now, through the law of attraction, whatever you focus on is going to expand. And so if you have more of a saver mentality, let me put this under the mattress, let me cut the coupons, you're going to amplify that fear, restricting the flow of money to you. But if by contrast, you have more of the investment mindset where you want to use your money to grow more, the emphasis is on growth. And through the law of attraction, you will see your money start to expand. Now, the next item on our list here of rich versus poor mindset with the law of attraction has to do with the value of things and what you know about the value of things. People who have a poor or poverty mindset focus more on the value of small things. So they are very keen to know how much is a tank of gas? How much is a gallon of milk? How much does my utility bill cost month to month? And they are largely unaware of the value of larger items. On the flip side, when you look at someone who has an abundant mindset, they are very keen to know the value of large items. How much does the real estate cost? How much does that car cost? How much is that yacht? How much is that plane? Even if they don't have those things, those are the ticket items that they're looking at and evaluating the price on. This is a very important distinction. What we focus on, learn, take time to really master and appreciate is what we're going to attract more of. And so if you are in the habit of nitpicking the price on a can of beans, what you're really doing is aligning yourself in a position where you're going to attract, that's what you're going to be attracting in terms of groceries, are cans of beans. But if instead you're focusing more on things like, what is the price of that luxury car? How much would it cost to charter a yacht for the week? You're going to put yourself more in alignment with those larger items. So do yourself a favor and do your best to try and ignore things that you don't really need to know the value of. Like if you're going to buy the gas anyway, there's no need to even look at the sticker and evaluate how much money are you spending on that gas. If you're going to buy the loaf of bread anyway, there's really no reason to sit there and focus on, well, it was $2.99 this week and $3.99 last week and $1.99 this week and 99 cents this week. That's a complete waste of your time. Just pick it up and throw it in the cart. Spend your time focusing more on the value of big things and you will attract more of them. And I know we just went through a list of money related things, but I did also want to mention that I have recently created a free PDF on how to manifest your ideal body. And so if you'd like some tips on materializing the kind of physical appearance that you want to have, where you look fit, healthy, lean, all that kind of stuff, I would love to invite you to grab that PDF, and I will make sure to go ahead and put a link to that below in the description. Thanks so much for watching today's video on rich versus poor mindset with the law of attraction. And of course, I look forward to seeing you in another video soon. Bye-bye.